Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dr. Guyton, the Heart Resetter, and over the next few videos, I'm going to talk about some common mistakes that people make when they are dating. And so let's talk about point number one. The first mistake that people make when they're dating is that they give way too much information. And I'm going to break that down into three different areas. The first one is that you give way too much information about what you're looking for. Let's say you go on a date with a person. Naturally, the first question they're going to ask you, or one of the first questions, is what are you looking for in a significant other? What you're looking for in a relationship. And the problem is that you give a laundry list of things that you're looking for. And so you start just naming off all of these things. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. This is the type of person I want. And you give all of these things that you're looking for, and it can actually backfire on you because now you just gave them the blueprint to your heart. You just gave them the blueprint to make you open up to them because you told them what it takes. And I believe that a person needs to show you who they are and not who you coach them to be. Because if you coach me to be this person, or you tell me what you want, then I'm going to be that in order to gain access to your heart. And once I have access to your heart, if I have negative intentions for you, or if my motives are not right, then I'll wait till I have you and then I'll show you the real me. But then you're already emotionally and mentally invested in me, and it's a lot harder for you to leave. And so you have to be careful with how much information you share. I believe that you can answer the question, but keep it kind of vague and allow them to figure it out, or not necessarily figure it out. They don't need to figure it out. They just need to be who they are, and you can evaluate them based off of who they are. And then that'll give you a more honest approach to figuring out if they're right for you, as opposed to you giving them the blueprint. The second is that you give way too much information about your past. Another question that typically comes up is, what happened in your last relationships? Why did it not work out? And so you start saying, my ex did this, my ex did that, they didn't know how to treat me, and you start giving like the whole run through of what went wrong. Now, if this person has those same characteristics, what makes you believe that they're going to show you that? And so it's important to keep some information to yourself about your ex, because you don't want them to use what your ex didn't do, or they'll take what your ex did do and they'll do the opposite because they know that's what you're looking for, especially if you're at a point where you're broken based off of your ex and you're looking for somebody. And so then when they show you something that's different than your ex, then you're going to be like, that's it. But then it could be them just using the information you gave them against you. And another thing that you have to be very careful with when giving information about your ex is that, let's say the relationship grow and you become an actual relationship, from dating to a relationship, and you get kind of serious. And you told them about your ex, some of the things that your ex did wrong, and you forgave your ex in these situations. You better believe that if this person is not the stand-up person, then they're going to throw that back in your face when they do those things and you are not as forgiving to them. Then they're going to say, you forgave your ex for this, but you can't forgive me for this. And so I just don't believe in giving that much intel about past relationships. I believe that it needs to be a focus on growing this relationship. The past is the past. The ex is the ex. The ex doesn't have any influence on this relationship at this point. Let us grow and not worry about the past. And so you don't want that to come back up and just bite you. And the last is that you give far too much information about sex. And when I say sex, you give too much information about what it takes to have sex with you. And so some people, or most people, have a threshold in their mind. They know it takes this long or around this long before I open up to a person, or they need to do these things in order to have sex. It should stay in your mind, because sometimes you tell the other person. If you tell me, and let's just say I have bad intentions, that it takes 90 days to have sex with you, you better believe that I can stick around for 90 days. Or if you say you need to be in a relationship in order to have sex, then I may fake being in a relationship with you, or take this relationship title for a little bit, have sex with you, and then say, oh, this is not right for me. And I'm not saying everybody has negative intentions, but you want to protect yourself. And so they don't need to know when they're going to have sex with you, because I believe that a person needs to be more concerned about what's in your mind than what's in your pants. And when sex happens, it happens at the time that you designate, whenever you are comfortable. And it's not my job to tell you whenever you should have sex. That everybody has their own threshold, so that's not my job. But don't tell the other person, because they can use that information against you. And so because a lot of people can fake it until they make it. And so that's what I wanted to give you today. I have more videos that are coming to talk about some other mistakes that people make. But if you enjoyed this video, I need for you to subscribe to this channel. I need you to subscribe. I need you to subscribe. But also follow me on Instagram at Dr. Corey Guyton. The other videos should be coming out really soon, so I'm gonna make sure that I drop these pretty quickly. I hope that y'all enjoy them, and as always, just thank you.